specialist or instructor, Ma'am Meljuan B. Dizon. So for next video, I'm going to answer in Botany Lesson 5. So these are the 7 questions to be answered. So now, let's start. Questions which is, what is the role of photosynthesis in plants? So, the role of photosynthesis in plants, which means they produce their own food, they use the process of photosynthesis to transform water, sunlight, and carbon dioxide into oxygen and simple sugars that the plant uses as fuel. These primary producers form the base of an ecosystem and fuel the next trophic levels. So the second question, which is, describe the structures of chlorophyll. So all chlorophyll have a lipid-soluble hydrocarbon peel. A plant of hydrophilic heat with a magnesium ion at its center. Different chlorophylls have different side groups on the head. The tail and head are linked by a ester bond. Third question, which asks, cite the importance of chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is essential for photosynthesis. It serves 2 primary functions in the photosystem. So the major functions of chlorophyll is to absorb the light and to transfer that light energy into chemical energy. So there is more than one type of chlorophyll. Each type plays a different role and has a unique chemical structure. Note that providing soluble of silicon to plants results in increasing the concentrations of chlorophyll in leaves and resulting in enhanced metabolism and increased use of available light energy. So chlorophyll is a complex molecule. Several modifications of chlorophyll occur among plants and other photosynthetic organisms. So all photosynthetic organisms have a chlorophyll A. Accessories pigments and absorb energy that chlorophyll does not absorb. Accessory pigments include a chlorophyll B. So also C, D, and E. Algae in a protostan. So xanthophyll and carotenoids such as beta and carotene. So chlorophyll absorbs its energy from the violet, blue, and reddish, orange, red wavelength, and little from intermediate green, yellow, orange, and wavelength. So the questions number 4, discuss the difference between chlorophyll A and B. So in the chlorophyll A is the prime of pigment used in a photosynthesis. It captures sunlight, while the chlorophyll B is the additional pigments used in the photosynthesis. It collects sunlight and processes it to chlorophyll A. So, range of observations of chlorophyll A, 400 to 300 milliliters to 660 milliliters, while the chlorophyll B, 450 milliliters to 650 milliliters. So in the color of observations in chlorophyll A, this absorb orange, red, and blue violet light, while the chlorophyll B, this absorb orange, red light. In reflecting color, in chlorophyll A, which as a chlorophyll A reflects a blue-green color, while the chlorophyll B reflects yellow-green color. So in a chlorophyll A refers to the green pigments which helps to absorbing light and providing energy and the process of photosynthesis. It is present in algae, cyanobacteria, and all plants. Chlorophyll A is regarded as the most essential pigment for plants as it plays an important role in photosynthesis. It helps in an electronic transport chains during a photosynthesis. So, chlorophyll A, it reflects blue-green color, which bring all to green color in most plants. In a chlorophyll A has a chlorine ring with dust and or porphyrin and ring. Here, a magnesium ion is surrounded by 4 nitrogen atoms. It also consists of some side chains and hydrocarbon pairs. Hence, we can say that the basic role of the chlorophyll A is to absorb light from the orange, red, violet, blue colors of the spectrum and transfer this energy to the reaction center. It then provides to the electron transport, since basically it is the most important electron. In the chlorophyll B, it's the green pigment that helps photosynthesis. It collects light energy and the process its chlorophyll E. It is the presence in plants and green algae. So the questions number 5. Discuss the role of porphyrin ring in plants. So, a porphyrin is a large ring molecule and consisting of 4 spirals, to which similar rings made from 4 carbons and 1 nitrogen. These spiral molecules are connected together through a series of a single and double bonds, which forms the molecules into the large ring. The technical name for 4 spirals connected together is a tetrahedral. So the ring flat in the space and the distributions of electrons is fairly equal around the circumference of the ring. For the reason, upright porphyrin is considered the aromatic compound. This means that upright porphyrin molecule is very stable. The model of a general porphyrin is called porphine. This molecule is only rarely found in nature as an intermediate, but it is the base of all 5 porphyrin molecules. So let's proceed to the question number 6. Describe how light absorbed by the leaves. So photosynthesis upon absorb of light by pigments in the leaves plants. So the most important of these, chlorophyll E and B, also plays a role. The measured rate of photosynthesis as a function of absorbed wavelength correlates well with the observation of frequencies of chlorophyll E, but makes it evident that there are some other contributors of the absorption. The plot of the absorption spectra of the chlorophylls plus beta carotene and correlates with the absorbed photosynthetic output. So the measures of photochemical efficiency is made by the measuring the amount of oxygen produced by leaves following exposure to the viruses or plants. It is evident that also red blue ends with a visible part of electromagnetic spectrum are used by plants in photosynthesis. The reflections and transformations of the middle of the spectrum gives the leaves their green visual color. So plants are the only photosynthetic organisms to have leaves, and not plants have leaves. Leaves may be viewed by the solar collector full of a photosynthetic cells. The raw material of photosynthesis, water and carbon dioxide, enter the cells of the leaves, and the product of the photosynthesis, sugar and oxygen, leaf and leaf. So number 7 questions is the last number. So, what is the role of a thylakoid in photosynthesis? So, the thylakoid is the structural unit of photosynthesis. Both a photosynthesis, prokaryotes and eukaryotes, have this of a flattened sac or viscous and containing a photosynthetic chemicals. Only a eukaryotes have a chloroplast with a surrounding membrane. Thylakoid are stacked like the pancake. In the stack known collectively as a grana. The areas between a grana are referred to as stroke. While the mitochondrion has 2 membrane systems. The chloroplast has 3 forming compartments.
So, thank you for watching and God bless, keep safe always and bye-bye!